So the public safety issues we've been dealing with here in the downtown area, so at our Queen Anne location near the Space Needle and up on Capitol Hill on Broadway, have been to the extreme level that we've had to have private security at every hour we've been open for the safety of our employees and for our customers.
November's next.
Yes, so Queen Anne we started back in January of 2018, and that wasn't long after we had a customer who was actually stabbed when they left the restaurant and died very sadly after closing. We were having so many issues at that time that I felt uncomfortable bringing my own children to this restaurant, and our private security has helped a lot. You'll notice it's a lot quieter. The people in the area know that certain behaviors are not allowed inside a restaurant anymore. It's not a nighttime problem. It starts right when we open at 10:30, and that's why it's every single open hour we have private security at Queen Anne and Broadway, because it's all day. This is coming out of our pocket. This is costing us hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, and that's just for these 2 locations. I love our partners with our private security, but at the same time, I would rather be giving that money to Mary's Place than having to pay for private security. The most important thing people can do is vote, and we would really like our customers, particularly those who have brought up the public safety issue to us in the past, please vote.
So Jasmine says the Broadway location's especially troubling.
The security staff has actually been targeted there, even had things thrown at them. They're hoping the ballot will help put public safety back into the spotlight.